Hi, this is Not Too Fast here. In this video I want to show you this automotive test tool. Now this one I have here is made by a company called isYoung and is a 12 volt and 24 volt car battery load tester. It can also check the cranking and the charging system. You can use this to test the battery on your car, heavy duty trucks, motorcycle or boats. This tester can test batteries that ranges from 100 to 2000 cold cranking amps, and is compatible with many of the battery types on the market, such as regular lead acid battery, regular flooded, AGM flat plate, AGM spiral, and gel batteries. The unit also has a reverse polarity protection, so if you accidentally connect the clamps to the wrong battery post, you will not damage the unit. So let's open this up and I'll show you what this tool looks like. Inside the packaging, you'll find the user manual right here. On the back, highlight some of the features of this unit. So here it tells you you can use this on a 12 volt or 24 volt battery. It's applicable for most vehicles, passenger cars, minivans, light duty and heavy duty trucks. It's able to test all the battery rating systems, CCA, BCI, CA, and many more. You can test the battery directly in the vehicle. There's no need to remove the battery. It can directly detect bad cells. Quick and accurate test result in 3 seconds. Quick starter analysis without disabling the ignition. Does not emit light, spark, or discharge a battery. Automatic temperature compensation. It has a large 2.8-inch backlit LCD display and supports multiple languages. Now the unit also comes with this USB cable with a mini USB connector that you can connect to the side of the unit, but the manual does not show you how to update the software. Now I measured the length of the cable that goes to these two alligator clamps and it's 3 feet long. So that'll give you plenty of length to connect the clamps to your car battery while standing outside your vehicle to use this tester. Now looking at the tester, we have the escape or back button right here. These arrow keys are your navigation for the cursor, so you can navigate up and down, left or right. In the middle we have the OK select button, and top right hand corner is the help button. Here I'll be using this battery tester to test out the battery on my Honda Odyssey. Connect the positive clamp onto the positive terminal of the car battery. Connect the negative clamp onto the negative terminal of the car battery. And you'll see the unit turn on. Looking at the main menu, we have several options: battery test, starter test, replacement procedure, and setting. Let's start with the battery test. Select OK. 12 volt or 24 volt, this is a 12 volt battery. OK. In vehicle or out of vehicle, the battery is still in the vehicle. Press OK. Here you can select the type of battery. Number 1 is regular, auto. Select OK. We're going to test the cold cranking amp. Press OK. Now you need to enter the cold cranking amp that's rated for this battery. Here on the battery you see the cold cranking amp rating is 750. Using the arrow key we'll enter 750 cold cranking amp. Select OK. Now the tester will check if you have recently driven your car and there might be surface charge on the battery. If you do, it'll ask you to turn on the headlight for a few seconds and then turn it off. Looking at the test results on my battery, actually the state of health is not very good. It's only at 52%. State of charge is 100%. Voltage at 12.71 volt. Cranking current is only 545. And the rated is a 750. And it's recommended that you replace the battery. Now let's try the starter test. Now with this test, it'll still go through the testing of the battery first. So select OK, 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 cold cranking amp, 750. OK. Now when you get to this screen, press OK. Now start the engine. Keep the engine at 2000 RPM for 15 seconds. So here you see the test result. Charge status is normal. Charge voltage 14.2 volt. Crank status 8.7 volt. Crank voltage, low output, crank current 64 cold cranking amp. and the crank time 14,000 milliseconds. Back on the main menu, if you select the replacement procedure, here you can select the manufacturer of your vehicle. Honda. This one is an Odyssey. It'll give you some general notes on changing out the battery on this vehicle. Next we have setting. Here you can change the language, beep, and tool information. Tool information will give you the hardware version and software version. As comparison, let me test the battery in my 2017 Nissan Pathfinder. So this vehicle is only about 6 months old. Battery test, 12 volt, in vehicle, regular, cold cranking amp. Now on top of this battery, I don't see the cold cranking amp. It might be right underneath the battery tie down, but I'm just going to put in 700. Okay. Okay. And you can see the state of health is 88.9%. State of charge is 100%. Voltage 12.64 volt. Crank current 660 cold cranking amp. And the battery is rated as good battery. Now we'll test the starter. So here's the crank test result on my Nissan Pathfinder. You'll see the charge status is normal. The charge voltage is 14.3 volts, so the alternator is able to charge this battery. The crank status shows 8.7 volt and the crank voltage is low output. Crank voltage is the drop in the voltage when you're cranking or starting your vehicle. Because when you start your vehicle, it places a large load on the battery. Typically on a healthy battery, the crank voltage will be between 10 to 11 volts. 9 volt is your very low end. But in this test result, as you can see, it's showing 8.7 volt and it's showing low output, which I'm kind of questioning because this vehicle is brand new, the battery is brand new. So this is something I want to point out in this video because the crank status test might have some issues here. Now as a comparison, I brought out another tester that will allow me to test the crank system in the vehicle. So let's start the engine right now. So with this tester, you can see the cranking is normal and the crank voltage is 10.37 volt, which is more of a proper reading for this vehicle. Now as for the accuracy of the battery testing on this unit, it is good. I did compare this to my other tester and it gave the same result. Well, I hope you enjoy watching the review of this isYoung battery analyzer. As you saw in the video, this tool is very easy to use with the large colored LCD display. With this tool, you can easily test your battery in less than 1 minute. Very convenient. Also, it's very compact, so you can put this in your glove box or trunk if you want to take it with you. It's definitely a great tool for all the do-it-yourselfers at home. If you're interested in getting this tool, I will put the link in the description below. If you have any questions or comments, leave one in the comment section. And don't forget to click on the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.